What's up everyone and welcome to another Let's Max Warframe. As I said before, I'm not really looking at doing more melee videos until something rather impressive comes up. Well, let's put it this way, we thought the melee update had killed the Redeemer Prime, but with this latest hotfix, the beast is back. With the melee changes recently, the gun blades were in a really bad state. Blood Rush, Weeping Wounds were not working on the range shots whatsoever, and the firing combos were pretty much unusable. The hotfix today fixed both of those issues. We all know the Redeemer Prime, the only primed gunblade and the one that rose to fame as probably the strongest melee weapon in the old system. Huge damage on the weapon's shots, enough crit to make Blood Rush work, enough status to where we can use Weeping to easily hit the 100% status mark. Crit plus 100% status, what's not to like? Stance wise, either of the two stances do work for what we're going to do here. However, we're going to take the easiest route. Technically for this, High Noon is better due to having more pellets per shot, but that comes at the cost of the combo being rather clunky and awkward to use. Which is why for this we're going to be using the automatic Roomba combo in the Bullet Dance stance. This is just beautifully spammable, bindable to scroll wheel, and allows you to just go to town on the enemies with ease. Build wise, we're going to use the one and only build that we realistically have these days. Bullet Dance in the stance, Condition Overload as our base damage mod. On a single shot from a Redeemer Prime, it's going to immediately be doing more than Prime Pressure Point. Blood Rush for crit chance as our combo counter goes up. Organ Shatter for crit damage. Prime Fever Strike and Shocking Touch for our elemental combo. That's a maxed out corrosive to work with Weeping Wounds. When Weeping Wounds is fully stacked, we hit the magic 100% status. So we don't lose any elemental damage for dual stat mods anymore, which gives us a huge damage increase. Finally, we have two mods for attack speed, Berserker and Prime Fury, just so we can absolutely go ham on the enemies. One potential change to this build though could be to swap out Organ Shatter for Healing Return. Healing on literally every single shot, and even without the Organ Shatter, this thing demolishes enemies until ridiculous levels. So yeah, let's be honest, I don't need to say that I think this is good. The footage pretty much speaks for itself, doesn't it? Just casually blowing Eximus enemies that are close to level 300 out of the water like it was nothing. In all honesty, the silly thing about it is that genuinely I was out of survivability before I ran out of damage. Now this footage was taken with 3 Gladiator mods on my frame, and you can replicate that using Deconstructor Prime very easily. So if the weapon doesn't perform quite like this, then that might be the reason why. Now I am going to say though, this weapon is designed for longer run missions, especially if you're going into high level, so an hour plus into arbitration, that sort of thing. The reality is that this build kind of sucks until you have at least the Weeping Wounds built up to the stage where you're proccing reliably. But once you do, oh boy, this thing is amazing. Let's put it this way, during the mission we actually put it against an Orthos Prime, the mission you actually see in the background. That's the build I actually showed the other day up against this Redeemer, and it was very even for most of the mission. However, the Orthos Prime dropped off damage-wise massively about the 150 level mark, where the Redeemer was still going strongly until we both just ran out of survivability. It has to be said that it's amusing that taking the meta build and putting it on the Redeemer Prime of all things works quite this well, but I guess this is the build that we basically use on everything now. But I'm going to be honest, seeing all of these red crits mixed with the procs was some of the most satisfied I've been in Warframe in a very long time. If you like the Redeemer and have been looking for a new build for your favourite weapon, look no further. This might just be the one for you. So I hope you enjoyed this new video. I wanted to get it out to you tonight because I enjoyed the hell out of it so much. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. I apologise, I've been really bad responding to comments recently. However, I do read them all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend though. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, hit the bell for notifications, sub for more Warframe content, and I shall catch you in the next video.